My name's John Kenworthy. I'm a Senior Constable of Police. The day of the crash was a Sunday. I was just about ready to head back home and get ready for my speed camera shift. There was a call for anyone to respond to a serious injury traffic crash at a place called Kalen, which was, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes up the road from where I was. I headed north and then got onto the road that we believed the crash was on. While I was patrolling for the car, I'm searching side to side and come up, roads going around to the right, and I just realised straight away that I wasn't going to make it. So I pulled on a whole heap of handlebars, front handbrake, clutch, and it was just going straight off the road, down through a hedge, through a barbed wire fence. Barbed wires come up into the helmet, and that's pretty much where my life changed. Over the next week, they did 3 or 4 operations to rebuild the eye sockets that had been broken as part of the crash. They re-stitched the eye, the right eye. The left eye is still there, but that's never going to function again.
When John got here, we did an assessment of the workplace, and we started looking at what his needs were, and it sort of grew from there. Since John has been here, it's been incredible. He's always been positive. Nothing's an issue for John. If there are things that impact him in the work that he's doing, well, then we look at what we can do, be that getting equipment with headphones or computer systems, that type of thing, to make his job better.
The QPS, Queensland Police Service, they have done absolutely everything that they can to help me along and make sure that everything's worked. And it has so far. It's worked brilliantly. So I'm typing transcripts for things like telephone intercepts, things like listening devices, that sort of thing. So I feel like I'm, really contributing again to the organisation.
He's honestly inspirational. I know he hates people saying that he is, but he is just a really motivated, driven individual, and it has been an absolute pleasure to be in that journey. He's an inspiration.
What he's brought to the station and to this station has been significant. He's incredible experience in frontline policing, also traffic policing. He lights up the day room. He comes to work. He's very engaging with myself, all the staff.
Yeah, it's been pretty overwhelming, actually, the amount of support that I've had from work cover and from NISC. NISC have been brilliant. Without this happening, I wouldn't have met any of you, And you've changed my life. You've absolutely changed my life. I've had just so many people that have been just amazing. The best advice I can give to people is that it's every second in your life is important, and just make the most of it. It would have been easy just to sit back and say, why bother? But why not? For anyone who's ever had a speeding fine through a speed camera, sorry about that. For the last couple of years, it hasn't been me.